This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is
Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back. Happy Monday. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad. On August 11th, let's jump into today's odd session. I say that because the volumes were low, and typically low volumes equated to rising prices. And today I'm recording this at 3:50 New York. Across the board on the indices, we're seeing red, despite the low volume and despite the news that the China tariffs will be delayed another 90 days. So that was a little perplexing. The Dow right now is down 185 points or 0.4%. The NASDAQ is down 58 points or about 0.25%, and the S&P down 12 or 0.2%, all near the lows of the session. We had 562 new highs on the NYSE versus 206 new lows, 41% advancing versus 56% declining today, 39% below the 50-day and 41% below the 200-day moving average. Tesla was the biggest winner on the Mag 7. It was actually the only green Mag 7, up 3.4%. Microsoft down 0.17%, Nvidia down 0.25%, Apple was down 0.8%, Amazon down 0.71%, Google down 0.15%, and Meta down 0.4% for the session. Looking at sectors, consumer defensive led the way, up almost 0.25%. Healthcare, consumer cyclical, and financials were green. The rest were red. Leading to the downside was energy down over 0.5%. Tech, utilities, and basic materials down 0.4%. Real estate and industrials down about 0.25% on the session. So one thing I wanted to also point out, if you missed my Substack notes post over the weekend, I wanted to share this. The Kobisi letter had shared something that rhymes with my discussion of breadth deterioration for months now, and the pooling of trading into only a particular names. And it's really an acute point. If you look at Nvidia on this chart, it accounts for about 8% of the S&P 500, the highest individual stock since the records began in 1981. So this is very alarming. And then in addition, the top 10% of the largest U.S. stocks now reflect a record 76% of the U.S. equity market.
We can't forget that this is just a small taste of the in-depth analysis that Not Your Advisor provides. They don't just throw numbers at you. They connect the dots, find those hidden trends, and help you understand what's driving the markets.
If you want the full picture, you got to check out the full Not Your Advisor episode.
Don't forget to subscribe to notyouradvisor.com.
And all their premium content. I mean, it's like having a direct line to what's really going on in the market.
It is. It really is. They cut through all the BS and give you the kind of info that you just won't find anywhere else.
Think about this. Investing is all about making decisions that work for you and your goals. You're the one in control.
Not Your Advisor can give you the map, but you choose where you want to go.
And with that empowering thought, we'll sign off. Happy investing.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.